can see you fighting him. You don't want to be this thing, but you're weak. Both of you. Shit phone. I can see you fighting him. You don't want to be this thing, but you're weak. Both of you. I can't beat this shit. This is probably why. I can see you fighting him. You don't want to be this thing, but you're weak. Both of you. If you can't stop the Hulk, then I will. I have to.
No! No! Get out of there! Run! No way. The archive. This has to be the way in. Hulk, I think I found Mr. Stark's archive. I'm gonna try to get it open, okay? I need to get power to the doors. Right, the switches. Get on it, Kamala. Uh-oh. They know I'm here now. Damn, looks like I got a fight on my hands. Get together, Khan. You got this. Guess I've got to keep flipping switches to get the power on. Stop messing around, Kamala. Time to flip some switches. rest of them, right?
Yeah, man, I fell off that motherfucker too. How you fall off the motherfucker?
Secondary systems activated. All units online. Portals unlocked.
That door should open now. Please be here, Jarvis. Maybe he's hiding somewhere in this super cool pile of Avengers stuff. Why display pyrite when you can afford the real thing? I should keep looking. I think this belonged to Thor. Maybe it's a secret lever? Oh, no, it's just a cup. Mark 1. Did he plan to come back for all this someday? From Pepper to Tony. I know I shouldn't be freaking out right now, but I'm freaking out. Tony Stark's guitar!
Oh, Captain America first shield.
Cap's first shield. This was on display at A-Day. You don't open a secret passageway, do you? Worth a try. What's over here? Looking sharp, guys. Jarvis. Try to find Hulk and get out of here.
What you got there, Cricket?
Damn. I gotta
Why
fight
don't you
this
let
man.
me have that?
I don't think so.
Disappointing.
Look how he look.
Welcome back to the land of the living. You're not looking well. All units, find the girl and stay out of my way. There's something wrong with you. Something different. It's better inside, isn't it? Time is killed. There he is. This is getting fun.
That didn't touch me. Oh, I guess they did touch me. I know fighting him straight up.
Get rid of him. Too kind of word for a grotesque thing like you.
I found the archive schematic. I think I can find my way to you.
Can't wait for her to join us. Yes, can you feel it? Where I evolved.
Now get the fuck out of here. Bitch assness. My mama don't wear no drawers. Fuck that. You just forgot all about that time.
security guard over the head that robbed a high-end jewelry store. Got away with over $500,000 in unrecovered merchandise. Skipped on his bail, been on the run ever since. Arrested 3 times for assault, sent one guy to the hospital with a broken jaw. This guy is dangerous. Did Deborah get in over her head? Password? Nope. Fucking password. Here we go. All of her charges for 3 weeks have been in Fort Lauderdale, and mostly at El Mercado on East 4th Street. She was there yesterday afternoon. I can be there in half an hour. That's the guy she's supposed to bring in.
What kind of tequila you like?
Kind of makes you feel down.
See what I can do.
What the fuck?
Deb, what's going on?
I'm working a case. You should get the fuck out.
You found your guy. Why are you being Donovan?
What the fuck do you know what I'm doing?
Talk to Elway.
You talked to Elway?
He said you hadn't checked in. I was scared something happened.
I'm fine. Get the fuck out.
Deb, you haven't talked to me in weeks. You haven't returned any of my calls. You completely missed LaGuardia's memorial.
Jesus Christ, I wonder why.
Would you please erase the messages on your phone? No one has heard from you.
I'm fucking getting close to break so that I can get the jewelry before he senses it, alright? I'm a professional working a case. Why don't you get the fuck out of here before you ruin it?
You're having sex with that guy?
What the fuck? My life is none of your business. Go.
No, I'm not leaving.
Fuck you. Do you want to know why I'm not returning your phone calls? Because I don't want to talk to you. And I really don't want to fucking see you.
Why?
Why? Because you made me compromise everything about myself that I care about. And I hate you for it.
No, you don't.
I shot the wrong person in that trailer.
Who's this guy?
Some loser.
Is there a problem? Let's go.
She's messed up. She doesn't know what she's doing. It's none of your business, Deb. She's using this job so they can escape. She can't deal with everything that's happened. She's lost count. You've done this to her. Don't make it worse. Leave her alone.
How's in there?
Dexter, what are you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Damn.
You lost control out there, Dexter. That's what you did. Go home, son.
That's all it takes.
Distracted, so I'm outside door.
You're supposed to do that.
There's some fucking pork fries.
Oh, wait. Hey.
You all sweaty?
Yeah.
It's good. You're working out.
Yep. Doing a little cardio. What are you gonna do with Fiesta?
We won't be gone tomorrow.
Where?
Charity work isn't coming in first thing in the morning. I feel sad. Entire life packed up in a bunch of boxes.
You know, maybe you got some things to keep. Come on.
There's Dexter's and Dad's phone. Back to the end, she did that. Tracking down the stuff for herself, that's what got me.
It's just who she knows. Your car.
That's who she was. Deb should be up there leading this briefing. I have to find a way to get through to her.
Is it?
This doesn't look good.
Yes.
Who do you think she is?
Who thinks they're riddle? Wrapped in Dolce & Gabbana and Saudi.
Can't you ever talk like a normal person?
Everyone, your attention, please. As you can see, we have a guest.
What's that?
This is Dr. Evelyn Vogel. She and I first met when she consulted on a case.
When most of you were still in high school.
Dr. Vogel has been away from Miami for a number of years, but now she's back and has graciously offered her expertise with our recent body dump.
But we're only a day into our investigation.
You just don't want anyone's toes, Lieutenant, except for the books.
Evelyn is a neuropsychiatrist. She's served as a consultant on a number of high-profile cases over the years. And she has written the definitive textbook on the brains of psychopaths.
That's how I know you. Your work on profiling is classic.
Well, thank you. I wouldn't normally insert myself into an investigation. But when I read about the body, there was one aspect of this murder that I found particularly intriguing.
Vince, bring up that X-ray the ME sent over.
How to kill this
See this
kid.
part here? That's the anterior insular cortex, the portion of the brain that processes empathy. And the hallmark of a psychopath is
They have no empathy.
they have no empathy.
Has made a remarkable recovery.
Now, it's possible this is mere coincidence, but if someone goes to the trouble of carefully extracting a core from the brain, then I think that person will give a little thought to what part of the brain he's taking.
So why do you think he did this?
It's too early to say, but maybe he was wanting to perform some kind of experiment, or maybe this was simply a message. He wouldn't be the first killer to attempt to communicate through a victim.
Yeah.
Who was the victim?
Robert Bailey, mechanic. According to his wife, he'd been missing for nearly a week.
Was the brain drilled into while the victim was still alive?
Well, you can feel free to make it a little more...
Dexter? The ME indicated it was done post-mortem. The preliminary autopsy also showed bruising on the knuckles and knees, which could indicate the victim was held captive in an enclosed space.
There were no contents in the victim's stomach, signs of dehydration.
The victim was missing for 5 days.
Okay. Good.
That suggests a pretty elaborate pre-kill ritual for a serial killer.
Well, it's just one body. How do you know it's a serial killer?
Oh, I doubt that this is his first kill. Those are usually more spontaneous. This was planned ahead of time. A lot of thought went into it. I'm thinking we're looking for someone, at least in their 30s, intelligent, organized, takes great pride in his work. I think he'd enjoy the fact that we're talking about him right now.
You think there will be more?
I'd be surprised if they're not. Any suspects?
No prints on the gun. It sat in the rain all night.
Same story with the body. We're still combing for DNA.
Okay, let's widen our interviews with friends and co-workers of the victim. We need to find where he intersected with the killer. Masuka, when ballistics comes in
On your desk.
Dexter, stay on the DNA.
If I could just win that fan fiction competition, you know, then everything would just...
I hear the FBI calls her the psychopath, the whisperer. I'm lucky at least she's on this case.
Yeah. No luck.
Freak.
Dr. Evelyn Vogel, neuropsychiatrist, lecturer, just published her 3rd book. And the last person I need looking in my direction right now.
What you did back there.
Her daughter calling.
Yes, mommy.
Hey,
What do you think? It's nice.
what you did back there.
Yep, daughter.
I guess so. Maria always had it in her office.
Stupid.
I want you to have it.
It's still
To remember her by.
And
Oh, thanks.
not a lot of people could,
It's nice.
you know, do that.
You still haven't forgiven her, have you?
Yeah, it's complicated.
Sorry. I understand.
What?
But you can't accept it from Maria. Accept it from me. It'll make me feel better.
Okay.
Or it will be.
Now I know things were awkward between the two of you before Maria so tragically died.
Thanks.
Okay.
Tragically died. She died because she wouldn't leave things alone.
Other things.
I don't know why I said that. Sorry.
Good job, Queen. That wasn't awkward at all.
I hope you find it in your heart to forgive
Now I
her.
have my own room on the Chimera. Is this really happening?
Yo, Dexter, Vogel wants your presence in the morgue.
Great.
This place is kind of a mess. I think they were using it for storage or something.
The sample.
That's better.
Hello, Mr. Toad.
I wonder who was staying there before.
Staying here. I'm gonna go meet him outside.
Are you selling this stuff?
Well, I don't have it on me, but I'm gonna give him a little show.
But the view was amazing when this thing was in the air. Maybe Mr. Stark can fix it.
Hey, been a while.
I should go talk to
I'm
them.
working on a case in Angel
Or
Briggs.
I could
More business, huh?
around
Now
someone
wait a
now
fucking
that
second.
the door
Okay,
isn't
so
working.
can you look into someone named El
No.
Sapo for me?
Give him some time before getting someone crying.
Who is he?
He's a fucking fence.
Word about the guys in robbery. Welcome.
How'd it go?
I'm gonna be rich.
Dr. Vogel? I got a message you wanted to see me?
Yes. Thank you for coming. I was wondering if you'd had any luck with finding DNA on the body.
No, we found a few hairs, but they all belong to the victim.
So the killer will have to be found the old-fashioned way. Boots to the ground.
Yeah, I suppose.
Buena Batista having any luck?
Not as far as I know. The victim led a quiet life. No enemies.
Serial killers don't have enemies. Everyone's a potential victim.
Well, if you need anything else, just pick up the phone. Anybody at the lab can help you.
I was interested to have your take on this case.
Me? Why? I'm the blood guy.
The blood guy. How did you end up here?
My dad was a cop. He kind of steered me away from that. This seemed like a better fit.
I was drawn to forensics too. But I chose to focus on neuroscience.
Looks like Hulk left this one alone.
We both chose
It's pretty
murder.
nice in here.
Maybe we're
Or
both a little
Bruce
crazy.
is just a super fast cleaner.
Maybe.
mad scientists trained to look at this as a biological mass, a body part. Yet somehow, from all those firings of neurons, something intangible emerges. Emotions. Trust, morality, love. Unless you're a psychopath. But even then, belief systems emerge. As with the Bay Harbor Butcher. What was he like?
Who?
The Bay Harbor Butcher. James Dokes. If I'm not mistaken, he worked with you here in Miami Metro.
He was angry. Had a short fuse.
Well, that doesn't sound right to me. As a psychopath, you would be disassociated from his feelings, not quick to anger.
Maybe he wasn't a psychopath.
Oh yes, the Bay Harbor Butcher was definitely a psychopath. He'd have to be, to masquerade the way he did. But he was an odd one, that's for sure.
You're the expert.
Just the way he picked his victims. Persons who on the whole had some sort of criminal background speaks to a strong belief system. Almost as if he operated with some sort of moral guidelines.
Guidelines?
Yeah, clearly it wasn't a moral choice, as psychopaths have no conscience. So why else would he kill that way?
So awesome. This thing belongs in a museum.
So he could get away with it as long as he did? People are less likely to miss criminals when they disappear. Dokes was special ops, maybe you picked that up there.
Just about to take a look.
Makes an interesting
Can I
case.
get a hand on the other side there? Just
I wish I could have invaded him.
Sorry.
Here goes nothing.
Good afternoon, Dr.
This shit is gonna be fucking crazy.
I look forward to working with you.
We coming in with like ideas and shit about some ideas like that.
Super awesome.
So I say, I don't feel like they should be able to comment because we are already basically running the other two groups. And if they get to comment and stuff that they're not supposed to comment on there, who's to say we're gonna get to it in time before other motherfuckers already get the buy from other motherfuckers late. We the only two people that's gonna be able to sell it.
You know her?
So I say we should turn off the comments every time we
Consulted
post.
for us on a couple cases.
If we do that, they're gonna be in our inbox like, hey, I'm the member of the group.
Talked to her in years.
She's
She's here now. Why? Because the killer took a part of a
Because what the fuck is we gonna
Called
do
me
if
about
they
the
do
blue
that,
since she
man?
moved back here about a year ago. She asked, was I free for lunch? I filled her in on the case, and she offered to help.
What about what's
Why, she being a pain in the ass?
No. I'm just trying to figure out if she's an asset or not.
Well, she's smart, so use her to your advantage.
Will do. Why do you think she called now, like you said, out of the blue?
Maybe the stars aligned. Maybe Mercury is in retrograde. I don't really care the reason why she called. All I know is this is law enforcement. You take whatever free help you can get. So, keep her in the loop, Dexter.
Will do. What if I'm the reason she's here?
Hey, when you talk to your sister, do you tell her she needs to check her messages? She asked me for some help, and now I can't reach her.
Will do. Is this about Briggs?
No, she asked me to look into this fence named El Sapo. Nobody in robbery's heard of the guy. All I know is Briggs robbed the wrong store. Belonged to some mob guy. Now, nobody's willing to buy what he's selling except this El Sapo guy.
Right. El Sapo. Harrison, hey! What a nice surprise.
No, not a surprise. We discussed this.
We did?
Dex, you know I love working for you, but I need an occasional night off.
Right. We discussed it.
Okay, I've got his dinner in here, spaghetti and meatballs, green beans, chocolate pudding.
Yeah, about tonight. Maybe we could... Harrison, those are Daddy's things.
What's this? Bye.
It's a very expensive centrifuge. Come on. Let's get your dinner set up.
Pudding.
After dinner.
Pudding.
thought I made it clear. You meet me here with the money and I take you to this stuff. Yeah, I'll be alone. Fucking El Sapo is no idiot. When he comes here, you keep yourself hidden, okay, baby?
Why?
Because I don't know the guy. He might be freaky.
I want to go with you.
We talked about this. I'm not doing anything that might get you hurt. I'll meet him outside. You stay in here. I love this guy. I love
El Sapo, real name Javier Guzman. Harrison, please. Robert didn't know the name El Sapo because he's not a fence. He's a hitman. Jesus, Harrison! Look at what you did! Sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry, I yelled. It's okay. Just give me a second. Come on. We're going. If Deb is with Briggs when El Sapo shows up, he might take her out as well.
It's Joey, Quinn. Throw me.
Quinn, it's Dexter. Call me.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Hey, you brought the kid. What's going on?
You didn't answer your phone.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Well, I need to get a hold of Deb.
And you need me for that? Why?
I don't know where she is.
What do you mean you don't know where she is?
I just don't. Look, I know she's in Fort Lauderdale. I need to know where she's staying. You said she talks to you. Do you know where she is?
Yeah, the last she mentioned she was at this place, the Pink Motel. Some dumb.
Thanks. Come on.
Is that Dexter?
Yeah, he was looking for Deb. Fucking strange. I don't want to talk about that. Come here.
Oh my God, why is the whole world against us?
Jesus. Doesn't anybody answer their fucking phone?
Bitch.
We're going for a drive.
Okay, Daddy.
Oh, man.
Computer pal.
Oh, I'm just a rather very intelligent system. A pleasure to meet you, Miss.
on. But you can call me Kamala.
I know, but you're in danger. Someone is gonna kill Briggs.
What's going on?
Come with me now.
War table isn't getting his car.
The sisters on
That's who's gonna shoot him.
lockdown.
I'm trying to keep you from getting shot along with him.
Okay, tripped the security
It's not.
sensors when I was in
El
the
Sapo
lab.
is in a fence. He's a
Well, I could
hitman. He's
disable
gonna get the jewels and he's
this.
gonna kill Briggs. I know you don't want to see me, but I needed to tell you that.
Alright, you told me that.
Deb, it's very dangerous.
I get that.
So you need to come with me. You could die here.
I don't fucking care.
Deb,
What? What? Aren't you the one that's always saying that bad people deserve to die?
you're not a bad person.
I killed LaGuerta.
Doesn't matter right now.
Doesn't matter? Jesus fucking Christ, Dexter, it doesn't matter.
That's what I meant. Come on. Deb, it's been months of this. You can't keep me away forever.
You don't understand anything, do you? I wake up every day thinking of every bad decision that I ever made because of you. And it kills me that I can't take any of it back.
I'm sorry.
Don't fucking make that face and say I'm sorry to me. Even if it were fucking true, it wouldn't make any difference. Because we can't undo any of it. So why don't you go back to your little life and pretend like everything's fine, but I can't do that because I am not fucking like you.
We can talk about this later.
No, you fucking can't.
Right?
What am I looking for?
All right, you can use the console on the lab table to disable the sensors.
You again? Let's go.
Asshole, get your hands off her.
We should get some nice herbs growing in here. Basil, thyme, maybe some oregano.
I felt okay around him.
You didn't belong with him.
Fuck.
Deb.
What is all this
Fuck.
stuff?
Fuck. Will you fucking go? Will you go? Please go.
I came here to save you. Deb, look at yourself. You're lost.
I am not lost. I know exactly where I am. I am in some shitty fucking hell, which is exactly what I deserve. You.
Hope this blood machine thing can tell me more about my powers.
All my life I thought I needed you. That I couldn't survive without you. Fuck. It was the other fucking way around. It was the other way
I think
around.
I made it worse.
It's okay. This means you'll need to disable the security sensors manually. Look for the little red lights.
Don't you
How the heck am I supposed
do
to reach
anything,
them?
alright? I'm gonna handle
Really?
this.
Oh,
But if El Sapo comes, he's
Oh,
at
he's
the
gonna
table.
fucking
stretchy
clue who I am.
But if he comes here and sees
Would
you,
you fucking go? I'm gonna call this in.
the police.
Yes. You should go. I'd like to report a suspected homicide. Go. To the Pink Motel in Broward. Oh, fuck.
got one. Okay, this is easy. You know, in one of my stories, Iron Man had to shoot out a bunch of streetlights to cover for Black Widow sneaking into the hyperspace.
That's nice.
It could actually be a real thing an Avenger did, you know? I mean, not that I'm a real Avenger or anything.
Couldn't find you.
Come here, buddy.
Almost done, kiddo.
Where are we, Daddy?
Lost.
So, you work for OA Investigations? You just skip trace on Briggs, you went out for a sandwich, and you were assumed dead when you got
Alright,
back.
that did it.
That's it.
Alright, going back.
Any idea about my killer?
No.
call you if I have any more questions.
Oh, wait. I've got a good news, bad news situation here. Briggs is dead, but I think I have a lead on where the jewelry might be, so we might have a shot at coming out ahead on this. But I'm going to talk to you about it when I get back to the office, okay? Bye.
Deborah was right. I was wrong. It's me who's lost. A better person would let her go, but I don't know how. Without her, I don't know who I am anymore.
Dexter?
This isn't a good time.
I was hoping to share something with you.
I told you I'm not in the mood for this.
Well, then maybe I can just leave this with you.
Oh, shit.
What?
Harrison, tell us.
Who?
Harrison, just tell us.
Who was Harrison?
Dexter, please.
What is it you want?
Please, let go. You can't kill me.
Why?
Because I don't fit Harry's code.
Oh.
Before I had the procedure, I couldn't control myself. My parents were terrified to be around me.
Who was Harrison?
His son.
I was walking laps around the hospital
I'm still
floor,
lost.
and I couldn't
His son
and
drew pictures of him
wouldn't
stabbing
hurt
dude last
anyone.
night.
If you
I ain't seen
or
it.
a loved one is exhibiting the signs
2
or
weeks ago, you
symptoms
told me
of
that
the
your son
inhuman
Dexter
disease,
had
call
asked
your
to see
local
the
AIM
actual
clinic
scene of the
to make an
homicide.
appointment to get tested.
You also said
Clinical
that you
trials for
opposed
the
this
cure
request.
are accepting
Yes.
new drugs daily.
Because he's only 10 years
Don't
old.
live in
So
pain.
why are you here today?
Let AIM help.
He kept asking and asking.
Abu noticed the
So I
blood pressure
decided to
cuff
give
I
him what he
borrowed
wanted.
last week was missing.
I even
But
started to hope
assumed
it might
Abu
shock him
misplaced
out of
it and
his
it'll turn up. It's not like he needs to use it
condition.
anymore. It was just a precaution when he had
What
that heart
happened?
attack scare. So
I
far,
got
of course.
called about a homicide in Coral Gables. A woman had shot her ex-husband as he was trying to break into the house. I waited until the forensic guys had cleared out, and then I snuck Dexter onto the scene.
Project Gamma Phoenix, Test 17.
The victim
We
had
applied the gamma
fallen through a
radiation
sliding
field
glass
to
door, so there
multiple
was
weapon
blood
elements
everywhere.
with promising
And it didn't
results.
seem to faze
The
Dexter.
vitality siphon
He wasn't
effect
moving at all.
promises excellent
If anything,
outcomes
he was
for
fascinated.
biological combatants, though its use with synthoids is still limited.
He just
Dr.
stood there
Rappaccini is
staring.
focused primarily on applications of gamma radiation to live subjects, so we've been operating a bit
Like
off
he
the
was
hooks
admiring a
in our
painting.
little corner in
I
Building
remember
C.
that day.
My
It
hope
was
is
like a
that she will
painting.
recognize the success of our
And I
pilot
wanted to be
results
the artist.
and overlook
We
the
didn't stay
unfortunate
long,
accidents
and when
in
we were
tests
driving
1
home, I
through
noticed that
16. Lab casualties and equipment damage
Dex was
aside,
holding something
I
in his
believe this
hand.
project can be declared a complete success.
He'd stolen from the crime scene. Trophy. A man about lunatics, aren't they? There's something wrong with them.
I want to put it that way, but I do agree that Dexter is exactly what you suspect him to be. Trust me when I say that there's a place in this world for your son. I don't know what it is or what form it'll take, but we're gonna find it. Together. You were only 10 years old when your father first sought my help. I know almost everything about you, Dexter. Not just because I heard it from your father, but because I helped create you.
Create me? You sound like Dr. Frankenstein.
Don't mean to. Don't know how else to put it. I mean, it was obvious that you not only showed all the classic traits of a psychopath, but that you would eventually become a killer. So we were faced with a little dilemma. What to do with you. It was me who convinced Harry that your urges couldn't be stopped, but they could be focused. Eventually we realized that hunting animals wasn't going to satiate you, so we decided that you could be taught to kill other kinds of animals. People who truly deserve to die.
You're saying you came up with the code?
Harry had a big hand in the details. His law enforcement background was certainly an asset, but he was operating under my guidance. I can't help but think of myself as your spiritual mother. I know we've only just met face to face, but this is kind of like a reunion. I should have chilled some champagne.
You experimented on me. That's what mothers do.
I developed a framework for your survival. That's what mothers do.
You made me what I am.
Would you prefer an institution? Death row? I could have turned my back on you. I could have let Harry do the same. I could have even notified the authorities.
Why didn't you?
Let's just say you got under my skin. I came to care for you, Dexter. I still do.
Why are you telling me this?
I saved your life. And I'm afraid I need to call in the favor. I'm sure you recognize this.
Okay, Jarvis, let's find Tony.
Section of the human brain. Anterior insular cortex.
A murder victim
Hold
is
on.
missing the same piece of tissue.
Something is wrong, Dr.
This is it. In the flesh.
Not good.
I found it on my doorstep, wrapped in butcher paper. Unfortunately, there was no return address.
Why did the killer send this to you?
A message? I've come to believe that the killer could be one of my former patients. This would be the perfect explanation for this little gift.
You think it's a threat?
A brain on a doorstep. Hardly a love letter. Sooner or later, someone's going to be holding a piece of my brain in a jar. I want you to find him, Dexter. And I want you to do what Harry and I taught you to do.
I don't take requests. You have contacts at the FBI. You're working with Miami Metro. Why don't you go to them?
I wish I could.
And what's stopping you?
You're not the first psychopath I've treated.
You taught other people the code?
No, not special. But I've used other unorthodox methods. Some of which might be considered illegal. So if the police track down this killer and it's someone I treat...
And your unorthodox methods might be exposed and your career would be ruined. You might even go to jail.
You see my problem?
I see that it's your problem.
This will help put things into perspective. Come on, don't tell me you're going to pass up on another piece of your history.
Yes, Mommy.
Think about it, but don't take too long. Killers out there, Xtra, and I don't mind admitting I'm afraid of what's coming next.
Ready to get up?
I don't deserve it, but I don't have a choice. I have to.
Dexter killed someone else last night.
Who?
A drug dealer. Guy robbed and killed 2 of his clients. College kids.
At least Dexter is following the program.
He told me something new that he did to the drug dealer before he killed him.
What was?
He made him look at photos of his victims.
Interesting. Did you ask him why?
He said it was something he felt he needed to do. What do you think it means?
Humans are born with an innate sense of justice, maybe. Dexter is discovering this. The important thing is, after 3 kills, he's embracing the process. It's gonna work out for him, Harry.
I hope so. She believed in you. At a time when I was in doubt. Vogel gave me this DVD to make me feel as if I owe her something. Don't you? If she's responsible for creating me, she's responsible for what I've done to Deb. Maybe Vogel can help you. Help me how? With Deb. You must have told Vogel a lot about Deb. She was part of your life. I wish she still was. Deb said she hated me. That she should have killed me inside that shipping container instead of LaGuardia. Maybe I should just listen to you. Stay away from her. All I'm saying is that Vogel might open up some possibilities. At the very least, she's a window to your past that you just can't ignore. I don't trust Vogel. I can't. All the more reason to keep her close.
Okay, just so we're on the same page. You're supposed to locate Briggs and take him into custody. Sounds simple, right?
I was also supposed to find the stolen jewelry, right? Recover the goods, collect 20%?
Am I supposed to believe that's what you're doing for 2 weeks with Briggs? Just look for the jewelry?
Yes, Elway. He wasn't gonna just give it to me. He wasn't just lying around the apartment. I had to plan. What is that shit? Looks like horse piss.
It's an electrolyte replenishment formula. You look dehydrated and embarrassing judgment.
It appears that neural outlet was damaged when the Chimera crashed. It's highly specific shield technology. Without it, I can't access the global database.
In your job description.
Let's get Marie on the phone.
I was improvising.
Will you put one of my assets to use? Name it yourself.
No one knows what happened to Director Fury.
It's my call.
Hill is...
Well, your asset is just fine.
Well, I wish I could say the same thing about Briggs.
It's
Wait, that's what I told you. I don't know what happened.
with the Hulk. I wasn't sure we'd be hearing from you again.
Yeah, sorry about all that.
So, you two learned?
You don't have to apologize. All our lives fell apart after that day. I'm just glad to see the Avengers back in action.
Well,
Second, what does it even matter?
Hi.
What were they supposed to do? Say, hey, Briggs, can I have that jewelry that you stole? Because I'd love to get the grinders beyond that, too.
I'm trying to find Mr. Stark.
yeah, Marie,
Who's
we're
doing
gonna
my
need a
job?
neural update.
If you're doing your job, we wouldn't be sitting here with nothing to show for it.
All of our
Well, we don't
resources
have
are
anything to
seized
show
by AIM,
for it.
and most agents are still in hiding. But
This looks like a key to a
I
storage
know where to
unit.
look. I'm sending the
I bet
coordinates
my
to your war
ass
table.
is
I can brief you on the way.
When you tell me.
Shall I prep the Quinjet's
It's
engine,
more
sir?
fun to watch you eat crow.
What Quinjet?
Take a bite.
We haven't found the jewelry yet. You could be wrong.
But what if I'm not?
Then we recover 20%.
Right, and you'll love me for that.
Use the war table to set the Quinjet's destination of your next mission.
Another morning, another body.
Lead to an
Miami makes
installation
more
in a
corpses than
remote tundra region.
sunburns.
I have marked the
And I'm
location on your
thankful.
war table.
The
Missions that are
crime scene
critical
might
to
be
your
the only place
investigation
left
of
where I can
AIM
still
will be
control the
marked with the
chaos.
Avengers A. I thought that would be appropriate.
Fuck me. This guy think he's a fucking brain surgeon?
Some missions
The
will
brain
contain
surgeon.
enemies with special abilities and modifiers. It would be
Interior
wise to examine a mission's modifiers and plan your loadout accordingly. AIM forces in this region are reported to use cryotech weaponry. Equip any cold protection gear you may have to better your chances of success.
No entry wounds?
Particular hemorrhaging around the eyes, bruising around the throat, asphyxiation.
So the last time, the killer left a murder weapon somewhere near the body. Maybe he did it again? So what are we looking for?
Ropes,
Did you know this was here the entire time?
Absolutely not. I swear.
Uh-huh. I think you just wanted to go on a road trip in your RV.
No.
A plastic bag?
No.
Not the worst way to asphyxiate someone. Blood? I think I've got a murder weapon. Let's hope he left a print.
I got another delivery today.
Like the other?
Same section of the brain. It is one of my patients who's doing this. I have to wonder if I could have prevented it.
You never felt guilty about what I was doing?
No. All I ever felt was pride.
Pride?
You're not evil, Xtra. You're actually making the world a better place.
Not for everyone.
What do you mean by that?
I'm going back to the lab. We might have a print, which gives us a head start.
You're going to help me?
You don't seem surprised.
Like I said, even though I just met you, I know you, Dexter. Better even than I knew Harry.
Why did he come to you? About me?
I was an expert witness on a series of homicides that he was working on, and we became friends.
It's a long way from being friends to I think my son might be a serial killer.
Harry was aware of my work on young psychopaths, and he also knew that I didn't approach the subject in terms of black and white. Unlike others at the time.
So he just told you everything.
You have to understand that he had no one else to talk to. Not Doris. Certainly no one in the force. And there never was any judgment on my part. Unlike you towards me.
I'm not judging you.
But you don't trust me.
Which you should have expected. Since you know me so well.